YouTube should be back up and running now, so let's just hop back in. I don't know, maybe we'll just switch around the order. I'll do this for a little bit, and then I'll do Metaphor or Path of Exile later tonight whenever it's back online. Guess that works. We always let the intro play for suspense. Cinema. Do you in fact have a mic? What's up? Letting the intro to this play out. I'm doing alright, how are you? Just a nice casual Tuesday, so kicking back. I was gonna play some Path of Exile, but the servers are down, so I'm gonna play some Metaphor instead. Alright, let's jump back into this. Yeah, glad to hear it. Glad to see that everything's going well. Game's going? Same as usual, nothing new. Playing some more Metaphor lately. Jump back into it. Let's see, yesterday we left off with finishing the second dungeon here. And pretty much found out some dark stuff about the whatever her name is, Joanna, and that she was beating people to a, like, weird mutated... Just an underground trench, you're trying to get small new streamer. Oh, thank you. I always appreciate someone I follow that wants to hang out and stuff. Always great. Why? Let's see, I'm trying to remember. So her child died, or I guess was murdered. And then, from what I remember, she somehow managed to bring her child back into this, like, grotesque monster and was feeding the townspeople with it. But we put a stop to that, and now we're waiting 3 days until we can go to Brylehaven. Let's see. So we have a couple of things we do. We're pretty new on Twitch now. I've been streaming for a while. I've just always been small. I never really have much of an audience other than, like, people that play FF14 with me whenever I'm doing that, and all the variety random stuff that I stream. You've been on Twitch for a while? Let's see, we have 3 days. Let's see what Gallica recommends. Who do we have that's an option for a follower? Brigitte. Guess we can go hang out with Brigitte. No, I'm okay, thank you. Brigitte. Yeah, I guess we can spend the time working on Brigitte's follower link. Brigitte comes to mind. We should talk to her. We should talk.
Now what am I to do?
Do this for the fun of it. I'm not too worried about followers and numbers and stuff like that. Here to chill and hang out with the people that usually watch me. Yeah, I guess we can... Well, I guess let's check Brigitte's next level and see what she has to say. Ability details, next level. Increases skill inheritance slots for the merchant, lineage to 2. Rank 3.
just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. Have you come to work? Yeah, that's work.
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. Oh, that's right. We're taking care of her dog, aren't we? Been itching to get out lately. It's making a fuss. Walk it around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. Can't be seen coming in and out of here if you have no questions and get to it. The dog out without anyone seeing and watch her around the capital. Seems to have taken a liking to you.
But...
I can hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. On you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. This is for extra points for Brigitte. It's either that's what's cute about her, or it's proof she's smart. Guess that's what's cute about her.
But...
This isn't enough to stay alive in this world.
hopeless.
Never liked this thing, ever since the first time I laid eyes on it. It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down. Head bleeding too, probably hit by a rock at some point.
It's over.
Would have just given up and died, but it looked into my eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it. You hated it? It's a strong word. Why?
In those days.
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memory is of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat, covered in dirt, and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence, so I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought and I survived.
It's a living hell.
It was him. Yeah, I had a feeling that person was trying to sell me something. It's unusual. Not interested.
Really?
It's beyond words. What am I doing, talking to a child about this?
Just a fantasy.
Just like that dog, I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Understood.
Yes.
Good, and while we're on the subject, a word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell, a bog of endless muck. If you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough.
Don't ever forget that.
To survive, you need the strength to make your way through that muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed nobody else should. You need your own strength. They say that's well within your powers.
Therefore,
In addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware there's a man in town tasked with exchanging mag and hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with them so they're more flexible with you, not just here in Grand Shroud, but across the kingdom. Since Brigida's attempt at kindness and trust.
no pain can stop me now.
Increases the skill inheritance slots of the merchant's lineage to 2. Did I get both of these? The exchange rate at the mag exchange? More skills can now be inherited by the merchant lineage in academia due to the effects of the scion skill. The rate at the mag exchange has improved due to the effects of merchant's rate.
Even then.
I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all that. So, what does the throne mean to you, really?
You there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming for? To improve the country, to make my mark, help people like you. Improve the country?
That's...
I want to better this country. True motives, I said. Oh, well, I suppose it's not possible you really do mean that. I can't tell what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually.
I'm off.
That's all for today. Bye again when you come. I'm sure the dog would be delighted to see you. Money and mag. Nice.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right, then.
Your voice. The captain will lend me his strength. As me comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him.
All right then.
What are my other options? I don't really have any other requests or anything going on, right?
What do you think? So, hey,
Cattle Racket Road, there's a couple little shops being run by some kids. I'm a little worried about them, to be honest. In any case, there's a girl who's running one of the shops. She's doing it to help out her mom, I think. Wanna check it out? We'll see how we're doing on the Magra. Oh, I guess I can do this. The power of the archetypes can hear the voice of the past hero souls. As of yet, thou art unrefined, one who has but begun to walk in the light. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. Become the true king of this land, thou must draw strength from all the resources that at thy disposal, and grow thy strength along with the souls of heroes thou hast gathered. I nearly spilled a little bit of the spotlight, but remember, the purpose of all this is to break the prince's curse.
Amazing.
Yeah. We'll get there. Let's go see what the Mag Rock has for us. And I'll probably do that high as May link, since I think that's like the only thing I can do right now.
I'm absolutely drenched.
You!
What do you want? You interested in this rock with all the faces?
Hang on, what if?
We'd like to see the rock. Just a quick peek and then we'll leave.
Isn't that?
Sure seems like the bigger the candidate's faces on the rock, the better qualified they are.
Hey!
Hey, has the order of the faces changed since the royal funeral? Lord's faces in first and second are Ford and Luis, but third place is probably that we saw to Rudolph. You know, his face looks smaller than before. I think it's because he lost that fight on the runner. The rest are all so small, I can only make them out if I knew them. Can't say I see your face anywhere on here either.
Oh,
You need to stand out enough to land in the top 20. That way your face will finally show up on the King's Rock. Alright, we got Big Mag.
yep.
Now we know where we stand. Shall we get back to it?
What do you think?
Spurs. Maria. Okay, we got a couple of auctions. Hulkenberg. May. This will unlock a new advanced thief, right? Now study the assassin. Yeah, we can do this. Well, what does Hulkenberg's next one give? Swordmaster. What's this next one? This has got to be a Steel Inheritance, right? Grand Fantasy. New Heroic Embodiment? What does this do? High probability for Hulkenberg to defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. Increases skill inheritance slots for the Knight class to 4. Now study the Paladin and Dark Knight. Battle Hypnosis. Hulkenberg will gain experience at the normal rate. 3. I want to get this assassin. What's the next thing for Maria? Increases post-battle experience. I will not allow some cooking in the runner's kitchen. Oh wait, oh fuck. That's huge. Should do that. Go hang out with Maria. Those are huge increases. Think, I'm just a part of Miss Fabienne. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to her. We should talk. Where is Maria? We have to talk to Fabienne.
You
have a moment? There's something I want to ask you about Maria. Please go ahead.
sorry.
Sorry, I know you must be busy.
You
I'll come out and ask. Did you say something to Maria?
It's kind of...
Since your last visit, she's been acting rather odd. Insists on helping me with anything and everything, no matter what it is. May have an idea.
About that.
May have an idea why. I'm happy that she wants to help me out, but at times it feels like she's desperate to find something to do. Why, you little wretch, look at what you've done. Second. There.
Wait.
Sir, why are you raising your voice at a child? This damn brat's supposed to be drink down my leg. That's your idea of service, Fabian.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Keep your britches on. Wet as they are. Leave them at the door later for cleaning, and I'll get you another drink on the house. Apologies, but could you take Maria upstairs?
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
Listen,
But,
It's all my fault.
by the way,
Ian was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. I just wanted to show Miss Fabienne that I can carry both the food and the drinks now. You think Miss Fabienne will get rid of me? Not want me here anymore? We would never abandon you.
no.
We wouldn't abandon you. She wants you to stay here. Papa did. You left me all alone.
Maria.
Maria, may I come in?
It's all right.
Oh, come now. Wipe those tears. Scary lady's already left. Scary customer's already left. Everything's just fine now. Miss Fabienne!
I'm sorry.
Promise I'll be a good girl from now on. Really. And I won't cause any more trouble, so please. Even if we're not family, can I stay with you?
Maria.
Oh, my Maria, is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Of course you can stay here. You needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl, because this is your home. Maria, it may not be your mother blood, God rest her soul, but nonetheless, you are still my most precious treasure. My family, and I consider you a daughter. It's Mommy.
Okay?
Now you listen here. Your papa never abandoned you. He did everything he did because he truly deeply cared about you. Work to protect everyone. We worked hard to protect everyone, above all else. He did. Even if we can't see him anymore, I know without a doubt he's watching over all of us. All he ever did was ask about you. He regretted every moment that he had to spend away from you. It would have made him so happy to see you grow up. More than anything, he wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. You helped your papa too by giving him the strength to keep going.
Me too.
In the same way as he did, Maria. Even with me, I can weather any storm.
That's why...
This is your home and always will be. Rest assured, my dear girl, we have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter ahead of us.
It's all right.
You can come to me with anything. Things that make you happy or sad, or if you just want to talk about your papa. I'll always be here.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
mister.
Thank you so much, mister. I'm glad that I'm home. And I'm my family. I can't do the fucking high-pitched voice today. Sense deep trust that Maria has for me, as well as the heartfelt joy that she now feels.
It's okay. I can really stay.
Post-battle experience increased. Speed cooking time will not elapse when cooking in the runner's kitchen. That's fucking huge. Now cook in the gauntlet runner's kitchen without passing time due to the effects of speed cooking. Fucking nuts. So good. Glad it came to you for help. Would you mind checking in on Maria from time to time and see how she's doing for me? Yes. Oh, right. That scary customer from before. He was only in a bad mood because he recently lost his job and he got into a row with his wife. I thought about what he said before he went home. He was sorry for yelling at you like that. But he wanted to apologize to you himself, Maria.
I see.
Okay, I think I get it now. I see what you mean out loud, or no one else will know. that means that there's more than I can do. Now, my little treasure, go and wash up. Before bed, how about you help me test some new dishes?
Thank you.
Mister, thank you so much for everything today. See you later. Hell yeah. Some big bonuses. Huge.
Well then.
What do you...
Any supporters that we can hang out with? Nobody wants to talk to me right now? Alright, what about stats? What can we work on? Wisdom? Keep bumping up wisdom.
What do you want to do?
Right here, right?
Whoa.
Oh wow, you can see Krigante Castle from here. You can see Krigante Castle from here. The city is small compared to the royal capital, but I think a more old-fashioned town like this can be nice too. Let me take in this view of the city skyline for a bit. Who knows, it might just broaden your horizons to observe how the people in this town go about with their lives. Spend some time gazing at the scenery, my wisdom should grow. Not a big deal. It's not a big deal if you'd rather keep yourself busy with other stuff, though. What do you say? It's
Okay.
great. Yeah, good choice. Krigante Castle. That's been around for a long time. The cathedral's practically new by comparison. No, the more I think about it, the more the Grand Cathedral goes out of place. What an eyesore, isn't it? Krigante Castle feels like it's just a natural part of the landscape. Guess it all depends on how something was built and when.
Come on.
How about you? Do you prefer Krigante Castle or the Grand Cathedral? Krigante Castle. I like Krigante Castle better. You prefer a more classic look, huh? It does feel like the town built up around it naturally, so it all blends together perfectly.
Sure,
I mean, you have to
but...
put aside what happened inside. If the Grand Cathedral has it any better. Luck and I had a good talk. It was we in my castle. Like my wisdom is broad.
All right.
Nice. Scallock and I headed home. We discussed many things about Martyr, including his people, the shops, and the scenery.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Road that was blocked by the night side should be cleared by tomorrow, apparently. We set off from Browhaven as soon as it reopened.
True.
Quitted the head we sought, and we have acquired the head we sought. If we truly get in Lucy's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. Yep, even after all this, we're still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we can improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town.
True.
I suggest upright behavior and altruistic deeds are just what we need to gain more recognition. You did everything. What more could you possibly want from me?
Right.
Or tomorrow.
Thank you. Take a look.
Any target? None.
Thank you. You really helped me out.
Okay.
What do you think?
All right then.
I think I'm wondering if we have any new quests. I don't think so, though. Alright, what kind of supporter
what do you
conversations do we have?
Hmm?
Who wants to see me? Holkenberg, Stroll, and Heisme. Stroll. So I want him to get a sword master so that he can get a new job that he can start working on for physical stuff. Samurai. Slayer of humans. And fantasy. Yeah, we can go hang out with Stroll. We'll do Stroll, and then next time we get free time, we'll hang out with Heisme and get the assassin. That seems like a good idea. Where they are at the moment. What about Catherine? Katarina? Yeah, let's go hang out with Stroll and get him Swordmaster. So we should discuss this with him. Look, this time, maybe I should go talk to him. We should talk.
Oh, it's you.
What are you up to? I'm running how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it?
Hmm.
So I'm in a bit of a bind. Our Lord Hydrant, the landowner at Grand Trad, my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Remember, say he's clever, not in a good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. Oh, well, I'll go with you.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Just having you by my side would be reassuring. He's devout saintess, so we should head to the Grand Cathedral in the royal capital. Fancy teleportation magic. Still a large hydrant is here often. Right on cue.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not?
Honor making your acquaintance, Lord Hydrant. How do you know me?
Nearly a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Hylia's tragedy. Perhaps you come to reflect and pay.
No.
I've seen you, actually. It's not full well, this request may seem unreasonable, but
Truth is,
I'm to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Holly reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their head, they barely scrape by. So I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
no.
Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Might we compensated in any way? Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. Not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear?
They're attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would hold them responsible for their lack of means.
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Do they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble.
Right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. About your people.
What?
About everyone from back home.
Obviously.
Don't worry. I won't abandon my people.
Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere?
Don't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. Before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people. No matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly. It is not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. A pity.
A terrible phrase.
Hang on.
Choose your words more carefully.
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet.
I'm sorry.
So sorry, baby. Okay, we'll persuade Lord Hydrant to offer assistance. So I was gonna be a tall order. He tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility. That I couldn't abide.
No.
Oh, please don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we can ask.
Yes.
Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should be on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Haliatus must rise again from the ruin that human wrought. Restore it to its former glory, or, I should hope, to greater heights still. I heard you've been living off the generosity of the noble families who respect your lord parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should.
Wait.
Here's my interruption. Say, inheritance. The village was destroyed. I don't recall any mention of one.
Oh, you were unaware of it. I suspected as much, given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate of this, I have no doubt. Though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there were any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Holly. Go
Well
investigate. Sounds like an investigation is in order.
Yeah.
Perhaps corpse. I doubt anything's going on.
Hey, so,
Regardless, I need to bring it back home. Alright? I'm not burdening you with more stress. No, we do this together. Sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
Listen, thank you for the day. I would have lost it if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. I asked for your help again. I'm sure I can take another step without you at my side. And since Stroll's deep-seated trust and burgeoning resolve.
He.
The proud noble Stroll. Keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Yes. Sword
Of course
Master.
I'd like you to come, but
Now study the Sword Master in academia. Sit and try seeing what new powers await you.
I do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped for was that you would come onto your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise you beyond your years you've become. Your father especially. You're just like him in that respect.
Not worthy to share mention of my father, but whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. Oh yeah, Stroll and I returned to the others. Stronger. This is a really pretty night theme to this town. Head to the Martyria Tavern.
What do you think?
Who wants to see me at nighttime? Brigitte? The next thing for Brigitte. More slots. Wins a variety of items sold at the Lycon Magic Association. There are no enhanced. Oh, there is. Tycoon. Is there anybody else to talk to tonight? No, just her. Alright. First off, I want to go to Academia and swap over to Swordmaster. Oh, we're finally leaving this place tomorrow. Only for a little bit. We'll be back.
Now, where was I?
Feel Moore's presence. Go to Academia.
oh,
What's that? Why, that's a new archetype. I'd ask you for a demonstration. You may in fact ask me for a demonstration. Stroll. Swordmaster. Besides multi-target attacks, it also possesses skills to increase basic attack damage to help rely less on MP.
I see.
Kind of skills: dodge slash, round slash, medium physical slash damage to all enemies, base physical slash damage to all enemies. Increases basic attacks power by 50%. God damn.
Fascinating.
Swordmaster, this is the archetype you sense from Stroll's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is the adept champion. A gallant who overcomes overwhelming numbers and wins all to protect the weak.
All right.
7,200 mag is required to channel the Swordmaster for the first time. I'd like your ally to unlock it, yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to trust Stroll with this power.
Of course.
You hear us?
Oh, valiant heart. My shared resolve and honor proof to take new form as an adept warrior. With the voices of past heroes' souls. Oh, worthy heart, who tempers anxiety and the strength greater still. Thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart. But still upon the sword. Soul of the warrior.
Yeah.
Swordmaster's soul. Sword blade like you've never seen. Flows into my body. I'll fight my battles as a noble. Swordmaster archetype is awakened. You can now change archetypes in the main menu.
Right. I could get used to this.
Nice. Some skill inheritance on that. Physical skill attack by 10%. Crit rate by 5%. CP by 15%. Right dodge. Slash boost. Yeah, 20 grand for slash boost.
Let's give this a try.
Give him heat up for now. Magic Seeker, rank 20, and then rank 7 with more. Wizard. Magic Reverie, Boltra, Blizza, Bandera. Yield Blessing. While I take attack, defense, or hit evasion or buff, recover significant amount of MP every turn. Oh, damn. This is strength and hit rate of synthesis. What's he on right now? Healer? What about... Wolkenberg's fine with Magic Knight for now, I think. Commander. Support role that inspires and moves allies to the front row. Synthesis skills also provide some offensive magic. Uses all allies' defenses for 3 turns. Uses crit rate for 1 ally for 3 turns. Fiery Strike. Medium fire, physical fire damage to one enemy may burn. Formation of Vigor. Moves our allies to the front row, increases their attack by 2 ranks for 3 turns. This seems pretty cool.
I see.
Seven on Hulkenberg, between Magic Knight and Wizard. Like 10. I don't want to have her try out Commander.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
Yes. Sorry, Commander.
I'm counting on you.
So,
Of course.
hear the voices of past heroes' souls. Where the heart who tempers anxiety into strength. Thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul. Soul of the commander.
I see.
This is the commander archetype. Offer my support to guide our squadron to victory. Offer victory to His Highness the Prince. Believe that the future of the kingdom is beyond those laurels.
Oh,
Since the number well, I see the number of archetypes has started has grown. Very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. Not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. Rose free times 5.
A new means of protection.
Put that on.
that
Berg. Knight's
I
Proclamation.
shall show you.
And then, what's she used for weapons on this?
What now?
Equipment. Hulkenberg, what does she use? Semaphore. Why is she wearing agility shit? Fuck. Sentinel Greaves are nuts. Rocky Kaja at the start of battle, endurance +2, agility +2. Damn. Instant Semaphore. Alright, let's leave Academia.
Oh. You'll come again. But why?
And all the people that got kidnapped got eaten. One second. So, 1 second, sorry. Doing some stuff real quick. Alright. Sorry. Alright, we're good. Think. Yeah, we're good. Alright. I was gonna look at weapons and see if there's something I could get for Hulkenberg for Commander.
What'll it be?
Sell all my
Now
junk.
then.
Praise? No. Leader Semaphore, Ebony Semaphore.
Good.
We're alright. We'll go with that for now. I want to see her. We'll see how good this commander can be.
What now? Good. I'm still getting stronger.
20. Protagonist mastery has resulted in continued growth. Protagonist magic increased by 2. Nice.
I've acquired a new power.
Hit rate for one ally for 3 turns. How's me doing on Thief?
What do
Right,
you
let's
think?
go hang out with Brigitte. Some more merchant ranks. Owns a variety of items sold at the Lycon Magic Association. Receive a discount at weapon, armor, and igniter shops. God damn. Significantly improves the exchange rate at the mag exchange. Further widens the items, the variety of items sold at the Lycon Magic Association by adding rare items. Occasionally, as a day ends and another begins, Brigitte will send a crate with funds. Damn. Should max out Brigitte. She has so many fucking good buffs. Nice status bonuses by +3 while channeling it. Inheritance slots for the secret lineage to 2. Or to 3. So yeah, Brigitte should definitely be something that I prioritize. What kind of stuff does Barden have? General. Lineage. Defense when the whole party is in the back row. Barden will send a parcel to, so he's also somebody that I could get free stuff just for completing a day on. Brigitte makes everything fucking cheaper though. I gotta get her. I gotta get that. I should focus her if I see her stuff and she's available. I doubt I'll ever see him again. Brigitte comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. We should talk.
Now what am I to do?
Ah, just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed.
Sorry.
Sorry, if you're looking for work, there's nothing for you here. There's nothing here for you. So just go home. Nothing happened. Inside.
Unfortunately,
I no longer have any work for you. Dog is no longer here. You ran away. You ran away. Would have been preferable to the truth. But no, she was taken. Sorry, I know you kept your silence as promised. Fortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. What an asshole. He stole her dog? Fuck. He left behind a letter that read, "Those who spread magic ignited shall face the wrath of God." Not hard to imagine what happened to her. Find the culprits before long. I'll make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a larger organization.
those people.
Anti-Igniter extremists. Bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. Pup was innocent in all this. Shouldn't have kept her. The moment I started caring about anything, I lose it. I knew that. Trying to keep my feelings out of it. But why did this have to happen? It seems to be fighting through the pain. For how long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappeared instead. Here's not. I can sense the pain, sadness, and frustration Vita is feeling. Words would be of little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination, she would be relieved of such despair. A sort of an imagination check.
What?
Book? I told Brigitte about the fantasy world depicted in my book, and trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. Wait.
But
The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world.
this world.
The only quality is that we all inevitably die. After that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight through their own hell. I don't think so. That's not true. You're an elder. You live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light even through all that? I can't see that light myself. I know you can, and I really do want to believe in you and your vision. Since Brigitte's found profound sadness in her grasping to trust. That's what, another skill slot for the
To stay.
merchant.
Could I?
Then her shop sells more stuff to me now. Her skills can now be inherited at the merchant lineage and academia due to the effects of Scion's merit. My items are now available in the Magic Igniter shop due to the effects of Merchant's Finest. Nice. I really want that. I think it's 2 levels
In any
away where
case.
she lowers the shop prices so I can buy stuff for cheaper. Use your pay. Included what I set aside for your future shifts too. I'll keep visiting you. I'll still keep visiting Brigitte.
Why?
Why? He's gone. I have no more work to give you. What's left for you here? You don't need to come here anymore. Left the room without another word. I'm just gonna leave her like that? Damn, that's a lot of money.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
Alright, so we're
draws
finally
nearer.
leaving for Brylehaven then.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans.
I mean, he doesn't have to play this game to win, so...
Yet, even without a formal entry,
Or to become
Luis's
king.
voter base is still growing. Bound to have His Eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Sanctus Church's shit doesn't matter, so like, why would he fuck with it?
Right, everyone. Farewell said. Particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, we're off to the races, what? Old Barden's giving me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
Asserting dominance.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
She's exerting dominance.
Now then.
Next is Port Brilhaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania.
The punch it south out to Martira. We'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so.
Oh, Katharina's along the path. We're gonna have another showdown.
Whoa!
Wow, so that's Port Brilhaven.
Let's see.
What's this? In Nundo.
Let us hurry.
Stormy. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything else along the route, so I guess we can start heading down this way.
Oh, hey!
What sort of place is Port Brilhaven exactly? It's a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people pouring in for the exhibition. Well, the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest?
Why, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brilhaven, capital of Oceania.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
To turn into nobility. Making weird little baby monsters.
Can you hear me?
Nurse's voice is echoing out of the runner phone.
Well, haunted for things to do. Hop on over to the lounge. I fixed the plant culture chamber, so you can grow seeds if you got them.
Mr. Nurse, you can now use the plant culture chamber in the lounge. How many seeds you have? Thanks to the magic of the Uniter, you're possibly ready for harvest the very next day. Yeah.
What to pick?
3 days until you reach Brilhaven. Is there anybody I can talk to here? No. Courage. Wisdom. check the pantry. Also, Maria gave us the ability to cook without consuming time now, so I should probably take advantage of that. It's really nice. What kind of stuff can we make? Cook without taking up much time. Can we try and make something? I thought we should try to have everyone teach us their culinary specialty. But... critical meatballs. This is critical rate for all allies for 3 turns. Only one side of it. Hey, Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. I'll go call her.
Hail!
Bit of this topic for quite a while. Is it not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful, rather than via tiny, polite little bites? My preferred method is you can luxuriate in its full texture, whilst increasing one's jaw strength. Logic behind cutting meat into small pieces eludes me. How about so you don't choke on it? I prefer only the most restrained application of seasoning as well. Best to let the ingredients' natural flavors thrive. Animals must forfeit their lives to sate our hunger. Then the least we can do is honor them is taste the full glory of their sacrifice. We're preparing food with Hulkenberg, making sure to follow her minimalist methods while with the ingredients. We chose prime ingredients on this day. I dare say this meal will be quite exquisite when it's complete.
Good.
Is she actually a good cook? Is she bucking the anime trend of the heroine being unable to cook? Pleasing aroma, is it not? Indescribable acridity belies the dish's depths. It's so novel and unique. I've never tasted anything like this, and I may never again.
All right.
Really now. Critical meatballs are complete. An enchanting aroma, is it not? Damn, so apparently Hulkenberg can cook. So thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Can I do it again?
Let's not.
Now is not a good time. You can only do it once a day still, though. That sucks. Where is this? Is this the plant thing? Do I have plants? Plant growing device nearest invented. I should be able to plant something here. Next to the device there are some seeds. If I plant these, maybe they'll grow. Hero's fruit seed.
Isn't that...
Hero's fruit seeds. I've heard these are really rare and that adventurers have been taking them home for ages, trying to follow in the footsteps of heroes.
Hey!
We have some seeds, why not plant them? They'll grow into something usable with some tending. Yeah, sure, I'll try it. This is gonna take up my afternoon, but I'll try it out just to see what we get. Curious. Plant the hero's fruit seed.
Yep.
Let's pop the hero's fruit seed in there then. First wet the soil, then sow the seeds. Also, these prefer more sun, so keep the soil covering to a minimum. One of the plants with warmth and care. Sometime planting seeds with Gallica. I'll check back later to see how they are.
The party sets off from Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Yeah, we're having a good time. This game is fantastic. I'm really enjoying this game. Persona, but better, which is hard to say because Persona's great too.
Oi!
Have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now.
I've heard enough whining about not being able to bathe. I'll whip something up. Not elegant, but it'll do the job.
That would take too much, would shake too much to use while traveling. It should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of...
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added in the bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. If you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Next to nurse, you can now use the bath cask on the back deck. Not only can you acquire mag by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. Do I even have any salts?
Feels nice.
Got 3 more days on the road.
But...
Until you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night. Aw. If I want to fight some stuff. Yeah, we can go see what this bath is like, I guess. Wait, the door isn't on this side. Because it'll give me mag and some other benefits if I use salts, which I'm assuming it'll give me some free salts. Did I never take a poop? It's the toilet.
Right.
Refreshed after spending some time in the bathroom. So I wonder if the luck bonus that it gave me is a one-time thing. Bath cask.
Hey there!
Nearest. Apparently we can either enter as is or make it even better by putting something in the hot water first.
Yep.
Put in something that smells good, I bet it'll feel nice. Usually soaking here should release some fatigue and anxiety in my mind and body. I even get some mag as well. Take a bath. I'm mad at me, I should put something in the hot water. Do you have— wait, where did I get these? What? It's a bath with fleeting fountain of youth in it. Sweet fragrance envelops me, as though I'm broken free to frolic through a flower-filled meadow. Like both my body and my heart have gotten lighter. Ability increased by 2. Nice. And mag from the bath. How much? Yeah, that's not bad for costing me my night. The bath went back to cooling off, back after cooling off for a bit.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I don't know, the day passing thing still doesn't get old. That's a pretty cool calendar screen.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Nice, May, you were rented a tent up above, haven't you? You take care that you don't get carried off by the wind.
I hope that it will take more than that for the tent to melt. Well, I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of,
worst case scenario, you've got wings. My back's with us now. My young friend, where did you hear Yugi are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but well, they're rather more for gliding. Heisman can't fly? Oh, he was a bat boy. Batman. 2 days will be in Port Haven. You really got used to all this traveling, don't you think? Sure have.
alright.
Oh, nobody else is using it? Wait, that was different.
Right.
We're fresh after spending some time in the bathroom. I'm wondering if it'll boost my luck ever again or if that was a one-time thing.
What's
More
this?
food. Some mellow milk and fragrant spice. That's cool that, I mean, at least with the Maria thing, we can cook so I can actually get some use out of this. Let's cook. Coney stew.
Let's check.
That's this Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him. Hang out with Stroll,
Hey.
huh? Meat with a bit of chew can be nice, but I prefer a braise. Low and slow. When it melts, the moment it hits your tongue. Truly exceptional. That method does take forever.
Even so.
Still, time should not deter you from taste. Once you taste it, you want to keep doing it. You're still talking about meat, right? Began preparing the food with Stroll. Use that well, and cook it until it starts to brown.
Got it?
Let's get out to eat. We must endure.
Got it.
What's left is to let it soak in its flavor. Control the heat carefully now to keep our eyes on the prize. The aroma is surely whetting your appetite. Don't give in. The juice is precious, and not a single drop can be wasted. Oh, damn, we got fucking Gordon Ramsay over here on the team. Amazing. The dish Stroll and I made is dripping with flavor and depth. It's Cody stew. Nicely done, if I do say so myself. You've earned first taste, I say. I like how you get a little scene for all the people you cook with. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. It's such a handy... If I had known that Maria would give that, I would probably did her social links a little bit sooner. These are ready then, right? Because it's been a day.
Hey there!
Wow, the hero's fruit bore fruit. Hey, why don't we harvest it?
Whoa!
We're able to harvest some great fruit. We have more seeds, let's sow them. This fruit times 2. There's something else in there.
Did you know?
crazy. This machine can make the soil fertile enough to grow these seeds in only a day. So, well, lots of things get attracted here, and sometimes things we didn't plant grow too. If you see something you can use, then I guess you should take it. Question mark? Hail bait. Is there fishing in this game? Where's that been? That's something else sometime soon. Yeah, I don't have any seeds on me. What kind of books do we have? More books now. Perhaps Heisme added some to the collection. Books I could read are... This is Imagination. What is this? Methodically precise handwriting leads me to believe this is Heisme's. Appears to be a recording of his life with his son. I haven't started reading yet. Oh, some backstory on Heisme and his kid. Heisme left it here. I think that means it's okay to read. Read this book, I may gain some more tolerance. I'm interested. Let's see what this says about Heisme and his relationship with this kid. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. The rest of the day, his son took his first steps. The first words his son spoke. The time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him. Jesus. Worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night. Being so exhausted to fall asleep in places without realizing it. See, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. The warmth rises inside of me, like my tolerance has improved.
Alright.
Aw, cute. No more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Nura speaking. This is Nuris. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
Is it Katharina again?
The city ruins.
Oh, now she's next.
View.
I'm sure she's going to want to fight again.
This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilhaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Oh, that's pretty. Cool backdrop.
This is...
It is a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals.
Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones to consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad. You're gonna trying to get the best of your stomach again.
No.
Oh, sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant. You okay?
Everything okay?
Right.
Yeah, sorry to cause you any concern. I know we destroyed this village. No doubt about it. It's the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right. I don't know if the magma crystals are what attracted the humans here. If the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually. Oh. You make no assumptions about what runs through your mind. I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
I suppose you're right. But coming face to face with the cruel decline of this village has deepened my wisdom in its own way. Oh,
all right.
Wisdom bump. Take those. I'm close to leveling up to level 3.
Hey!
Summit, my stomach seems noticed that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back?
So I guess Nearest can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the by, I need another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document, nonetheless.
For Maria, you say? Take the drawing with me, ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
We're gonna have to fight Katharina tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be in a real maritime city.
Bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us.
It's pretty cool. Spend the night with Heisme. That's imagination, right?
it's you.
Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. Let's say we take a little rest and talk a moment. The place of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break.
While in the past and planning for the future with Heisme, maybe I can hone my imagination. Spend my time talking with Heisme? Yeah, let's do it. Heisme's pretty cool, he's growing on me.
Good grief.
Goodness, time to bid farewell to Martira, is it? I can't help but feel the connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Martira. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Giant's. It's nice and quiet.
That's right.
It is nice and quiet, Martira.
Yes, on this subject in particular, we are in full agreement. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? But before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. My apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Pride faces even harsher prejudices than the Yugif. I'll not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who would not want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. If that truly is the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were to all face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry. While my imagination grows, Heisme and I discuss the challenges ahead of us.
Alright.
My imagination sucks. It's super low right now, isn't it? Oh no, it's actually not too bad. Anything my eloquence is low. Glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest awaits you, then I will keep you company instead. Heisme and I talked for a while. Yeah, he's growing on me. I like Heisme.
Time marches on.
He's also
and
fucking
the
strong
age
as
of a
fuck.
new king draws nearer.
In battle. Beef is pretty good.
Quite. While the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us, at this rate we should reach Islehaven by tomorrow.
Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was.
Until we put the forest behind us at long last. It must mean that we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, near us, you remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way.
Yeah. Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean.
That reminds me.
Yara said the waters around Bridlehaven are kind of strange. Curious what he meant by that.
Strange waters, huh?
Alright.
Use the toilet. We'll do something.
Right.
Maybe not. Food?
What's this?
Some milk and fragrance rice. See what we can cook.
Let him cook.
Well then.
Stay hygienic to help facilitate living as a group. Let's take a shower. Oh, randomly 100 experience? Refreshed after washing off my sweat. Huh. Guess I should be doing that more often too. What can we cook? Another one bread we've already made. Red grass roasted bidou.
Let's check.
It's the fish Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Oh, we're cooking with Gordon Ramsay again, huh?
Got it.
The meat is delicious in its own. I figure with a little effort applied to the right places, it will taste even better. It's something I've heard anyway.
And then...
In other words, we can't just haphazardly toss things together. Proven combinations of ingredients will win the day. And preparing the food with stroll.
Got it?
That makes all the difference. Ready? I'm waiting for her. What you're waiting. Strike a perfect balance between delicate and bold. That I'm nearly to the finish line. But I wouldn't be so exact if this was just my dinner. But when you cook for others, you gotta give them your best. Looks amazing. Even by sight alone, I know this will be delicious. Red grass roasted will do. That aroma really whets the appetite. Good. And we get it for free with speed cooking. That is probably one of the best follower perks that I've seen so far. Being able to cook without passing time is insanely good. I don't know where everybody is. I'm guessing they're out on the deck. Or we can read some more about Heisman and his kid. Weird purple bird. That's courage. Is there... Hulkenberg had wisdom, didn't she? I need to find Hulkenberg. She's available. She's probably on the back deck. Oh, no. She's down in the engine room. That's weird. She's usually never down in the engine room from what I've noticed. Down here. Where the hell is Hulkenberg? He's MIA. I guess we'll read some more of Heisman's book then. Well, she's like back here in the corner? No. Hulkenberg just vanished. Weird. Oh. There we go.
Well met.
Main character, you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round?
Your game with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom.
It's kind of fun, doesn't it? How about playing a game?
Alright.
Sure.
Let us begin. Forgive and expect no quarter, shall we?
If so...
If that's how you plan to make your own balance, then...
Can't make any more moves. It's a match.
I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. If an enemy came at me from such an angle, how would I retaliate? So on and so forth.
I'd say...
Once fails in my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. Yet the experience needed to properly assume the role.
That's why.
It's for that reason that I now train both my body and mind thoroughly, as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur once again.
Impressive.
Right.
Your dedication is impressive.
No.
Perhaps it would rather be more accurate to say that I'm trying to obtain perfection, rather than implying that I have already achieved it. That said, it is quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I'm comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with compatriots. We find success in this endeavor and create a country where all can truly live equally. I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I speak not just of tactics, but of all my experiences on this journey. My victories, of course my failures too. In so doing, I'll see the Royal Guards elevated to a new heights.
That's a great plan, or you can do it, yeah. Hulkenberg. If you want to do that, it's you, Hulkenberg.
Yes.
Well, should such a starry-eyed wish come true, I should tell them much of you, our captain. The position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much like succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. I must say, you wear the role well. It's hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you have a natural talent for it. Though to call it talent is a disservice. No, whatever higher color you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. You honor. Such praise from a knight is quite an honor.
True.
It was you and Calica that set the cause of this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being in the captain, my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I'm one step closer to realizing my dreams. Wisdom grow after listening to Hulkenberg's advice.
Now then.
Oh, big points. Nice, rank 3. Knowledgeable.
Wisdom.
One of the virtues a ruler must possess. Now aspire to true sovereignty, fill themselves with the knowledge of discern truth from falsehood.
Why, that's...
Conquer needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Rank 3 of wisdom.
Alright.
Nice.
Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There are some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should...
Berg and I dueled on the board for a while. Probably gonna get her S-Link soon, too.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way. Or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet's runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
You wanna get another beat down?
Hey, what? Yeah, the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. Got a short fuse, you know. And that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom!
Well, the young Miss says, hoping you lot are willing to act, of course.
Certainly.
Let her show her where she belongs again.
Wait, they're coming aboard at the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge.
Show Katarina just how far behind she is.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
My cue, I think.
Bombardier.
Let's have a
Get blasted.
ingenuity.
600 damage. Thanks, Neris.
Looks like you've gotten stronger.
Falling back.
So
How about this?
Take a debuff.
The power. Healer!
Do I know what she...
looks like we can't brute force
her stuff is reset. You're a Cyclo.
Wind! Swordmaster!
Round slash.
What a mess.
Actually, that's kind of a waste. I'll just have a melee, I guess.
Last chance to give up.
Maraku.
A mystic shield.
My friends, helpful as ever.
Oh, what? Hulkenberg is weak to punch. I didn't know that. I wonder if I can steal from Katharina.
I'll take this. Teamwork.
And steal from her?
It's okay. We can do this. Healer! Scour!
She has something, but I didn't get it from her.
Now, what's the play? Are you prepared? Hack and slash!
That's nothing!
Observe the
Damn. Swordmaster does pretty nutty damage too.
Justice prevail!
This tank.
Stand waiting.
Even though I know that that's gonna give her one more, because she's gonna punch me.
Strong, damn you! But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
Doubt. Press F to doubt.
Oh!
No, not yet.
Someone heal her.
I'll use what I must.
She needs help.
Please steal from her, Heisme.
Sorry.
Why,
Con?
hello there, treasure.
that a weapon? That must be a brawler weapon. Speaking of, I did just realize that this should give me the upgraded brawler class, shouldn't it?
No.
Actually, why not just go for the kill? He's almost dead, right? Actually, no, that was kind of a bad idea. I gotta use an item on Hulkenberg now. He's not gonna die this turn.
It's not over yet. There!
This is a joke!
Oh, she heals.
What?
Defense returned to normal. Alright, time to stick her back with that Farinda.
I have my methods.
Let's go! Fair and square!
Scour! Still up? Are you prepared?
Tougher than I thought. Is everyone alright? Here!
This is a joke!
Is she gonna keep healing?
Going in for the kill! Dodged it!
What the fuck? Sorry. I'm sorry for the sneeze. She's crit the fuck out of the team.
Some darker arts. Formidable indeed.
Come forth, royal soul!
You are good.
We're here?
Oh, it's over. Get out of here, Katharina. Hop back on your pink runner and just run it, get away.
Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Take the bounties, you bum. Moving sweet, bud. Grand experience, 400 archetype experience. Nice.
Satisfactory.
Oh, I never swapped off a fucking healer to cleric. God damn it.
I've lost!
Damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me. That power of yours is really something. Don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that?
Katharina, cheer up.
Do this.
Yeah? Fire runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say.
Oh, Eudoricus. Who do you think I am exactly?
Pardon me, I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Grant. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Were all these people migrating to find work? Even though it might kill them in the end?
What other options do carapace like them have? Might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet.
Doricus, wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me!
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. You can hold out just a little longer, I swear. I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Oh, there we are. Even you, Katharina.
I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them what, a few weeks at most? I'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living. And the fat cats were all too happy when the Parapists take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeezed us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back.
Irk? I help but wonder if that would solve anything.
Honestly, I've no idea.
But
even now, tons of those people aren't gonna survive. I can't tell tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. It's just lucky, you know. I have the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. They don't. Nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. We'll stay as rotten as it is. Many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the Parapists are right, are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the Parapists start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is.
Let's change things then. Change things ourselves.
That's exactly what I plan on doing, main character. With anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it. Which means I can't just hand it to you either.
Thanks.
Much obliged, main character. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together.
Feel Katharina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me.
She.
Loyal hunter Katharina, keeper and inheritor of the brawler's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumming within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
By this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Oh yeah, brawler rank up. Brawler adept.
I'm not letting anyone die.
The pugilist. Now study the pugilist in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. From the center's bounties have increased through the effects of bounty bonus. Nice.
Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure. So don't go dying on me.
Gonna take somebody a lot stronger than you, as you just learned.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Muddy camp. We'll be arriving tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brylehaven is.
Hang out with Hulkenberg and get some more imagination.
Well met.
Oh, well met.
Second, let me readjust myself in the chair.
I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling. I have no idea how to spend idle hours. The idea appeals. Might we talk a bit?
I want to pass a plan for the future with Hulkenberg. Maybe I can hone my imagination. In the time of talking with Hulkenberg, talk with Hulkenberg.
It's very taken with the sandworm dish. It's incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Martira with Port City spices would result in something so divine. And two dissimilar things that would never meet cross paths, and an unexpected synergy can occur. That way, could not the same be said of our powers?
A good example.
Got it.
I knew you'd understand. There's only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could. You know how sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, we can erupt into a move we would never have conceived of prior? Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we call a miracle.
Hail!
The hero kings of yore fought alone and were ultimately beaten. Feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it and bring about the power to change the world. Now I'm really looking forward to the next city.
I want my imagination increased. Nice. We're making good progress.
It's getting late. Not unmanageably so. What say you? Shall we stay up a while longer?
Sure, why not? Berg and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh boy, time for Brylehaven.
Mr. Captain. Rise and shine,
Hello?
what? Almost there.
Brilehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before?
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
Let's not get ahead of
I
ourselves,
hope Joanna
man.
shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
There.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
It's the ocean!
Oh, what the hell?
Look, there's water all the way to the horizon!
I'm kidding when they said the waters here are weird.
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
These floating balls of water doing. How is that a thing?
Sancta Godot, you've brought us
This
quite
asshole.
a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Yeah, I'm sure. Because aren't you fucking third?
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctist Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like
Damn,
birds.
quit spoiling that there's gonna be an airship later, man. I'm assuming.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my
all
words.
this talk means that they're
If it isn't the pretentious
foreshadowing
little gallant and his cronies.
airship later.
If it isn't the walking headache. Well, well, well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
It's much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
Can't wait.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Neurus, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
So be it.
Really?
Oh. Coming all this way to a big city, I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy!
Awesome. Around Brylehaven for a little bit.
Hello.
I saw your gauntlet runner, so I assume you're a candidate. Do as you will, sir, but please conduct yourself with some propriety. We've had so many ruffians sweeping in here, claiming to be candidates attending the exhibition. And then there's Luis. Let me all give it a rest. Why do I have to sit here wondering if all the extra cards will be enough?
This is a joy! Oh, this blooming hate.
God damn, this place is kind of cool to look at. I guess. Never mind.
Hey.
Hello, young Elden candidate. I've been waiting to meet you.
Hey.
You're that town crier, aren't you?
My name's Batlin. Last we saw,
Or, I guess I should do like the fucking... My name's Batlin. Last we saw each other was just before you were scrapped with Godot's runner, I believe. What a scene that was. Figured hitching a ride with Godot would be safe, but then you show up, you and Glodell both show up. Anyway, I've been keeping busy with my candidate interviews since then. More than most recently. He's what I rode here with.
Good grief.
Look, I know it's me saying this, but be careful out there. The Crown Theocracy will do whatever it takes to win, you know? They're reckless with their runners, too. Usually you stop and camp during nights, but not them. You just kept running.
Huh?
No way, they don't rest at all?
Yep, an easy trick when you've got God's grace, plus loads of money and people, which the scientific extreme has. Haley's brought us quite something, too. If you want to outshine him, you'll need quite the plan.
This fellow.
I can tell. You've got something up your sleeve. Look forward to seeing it unfold, my young elven friend. Excuse me? Until not long ago, I was a wanted man. I'm with you, the winds might reject us outright. Sorry, but I'll have to rely on you to provide other accommodations. Around the town, see what's up. Oh, there's a little passage back there. People back there talking. This. Let me just say, I don't sell much here. All I can offer you is medicinal herbs, sure.
Can we talk?
You can buy herbs anywhere, so if you're sure about this. Right now you have 5.
Buy it. Okay, why not? I got money.
Hey!
Hey, isn't it a little strange that this shop only sells one item?
So there's some sort of secret to the store. Secret?
Yeah?
Hidden menu? It can't be.
Hey, mister!
Why did this happen?
Yeah, the king's own face, all the way out here in Brylehaven. He take his whole bloody palace with him then? It's barmy.
Fucking Majora's Mask looking shit in the sky. On at the final day. 24 hours.
We haven't much time.
Moreover, the island's people must change. To them, let's first change the country. No one will heed the words of a pagan like me.
Starting. Palm Ferryman. I'm not done looking around over here. Is that another golden beetle? Insect in me, a strange light. I tamed a gold beetle. So I'm gonna figure out what those are used for. And again, there's a lot of shit that I haven't seen yet, like fishing apparently.
You little bastard, you.
Oh, for the love of, not my bloody step. You can't just go sleep in a bunch of someone's house. Piss off. The reason with these lunatics. What the hell made you bastards like this? But Brylehaven had a nicer town than this. There's nothing but corpses and whatever these bastards are. Can't take this.
My mum is in Santa Vexford.
Hey, mister.
Hey, mister.
Proper races.
Any shops or anything? Also, I need to pay a visit to more. Down here. Merchant's Bazaar. Oh. Oh, and it's an Idols Day too. Oh, very interesting. The shit we got in here.
Got a bargain today.
Be a tall glass of water, lad. Got our Idols Day sale going on. So buy some water, then buy more. Cordial. I was about to say I can just buy straight up MP restoring stuff now, but then I noticed that it's only 3 of them. With those.
Ain't this a pickle? Yeah?
You there?
Here, I told you, no more hands out. I've got a business to run here.
Ugh.
No, why not? It's not like giving away one for free is gonna kill you. Keeping all those yummy looking things to yourself just isn't fair. Son, the exact same thing with this time. Mark giving you a quick. No, sure, won't be bullied into giving you a single thing more. Oh, cheapskate. Jerk. Stupid face.
Just like that, they were gone.
I swear, there's just no understanding fairies.
If people think all fairies are like that, I might be in trouble.
Yeah?
You are kind of like that. Be real here, Gallica. Armor and weaponry. What do we got? What do you got for me?
This is on sale right now.
Sailor Sword, Fuoco Rod. Yasio Rod. Flyhander. Guillotine Blade. It's like all my money for this Guillotine Blade though. Bird. Ninja Blade.
That's fine.
That's a little nice May. Else on the floor. I think I should buy armor and stuff more instead of weaponry right now, and then the weapons will come later. But survivability is probably the most important thing.
Young man! Young man!
Young man!
We've a sale going on.
Buy Maximilian armor, endurance +5. Naval armor, naval waistcoat. Small HP recovery every turn. Plus more armor value. Can only afford 2 of them though. Can only only afford one of them? Wait, what? Oh, they only have one. Okay.
Indeed.
It's 40 defensive value. Two of these. One on him and one on Izme.
Understood.
And the Maximilian armor is the only, like, the biggest upgrade for Stroll. Okay. Well, don't have much money anymore, but that's fine.
Young man!
Got a lot of fucking armor value and shit now.
Oh, what a pity.
You know, there's a lot of uniters coming into port lately. Most of them don't exactly seem legitimate. It would be smart to dive in without much knowledge, I reckon. And yet, the country's full of uniters now. What if it'd benefit our shop to start carrying them?
Oh, what a pity.
Yeah, you gotta strike while the iron's hot. Get on the fat. The mag exchange. Speaking of mag.
Stop! Boy, you! What you doing there?
Hang on. What if?
We're just curious about the rock. Can we take a look and then be on our way?
I see. Well, do as you wish.
So there's a coronation rock in this city too. I wonder how the ranks are doing.
Hey!
Warden at first, Luis in second, but just Mira has the gap widened a little bit. Joe's back in third place. Maybe it's because the.
Oh, we already saw this.
Well,
The exact same one she said in Martyra.
Really now?
Rank 800. We're getting there one day. One day I'll be a rock boy.
You there. You heard the rumors about that Grenadier fella. No, the obnoxious brat participating in the tournament in Luis's place. Apparently he has a vicious dog he brings everywhere. Guess he's not Luis's subordinate for nothing. Keep a monster quiet.
Alright, let's take this ferry, I guess.
Got to travel around Briarhaven and just say the word.
The Inn District.
English Inn Square. Understood. Now feel bored behind.
Damn, even a boat loading screen? Thought of everything. On the final day, 24 hours remain.
You can really see the king's face from here, huh? Realized was slowly moving. Coming to Briarhaven was beyond my expectations. I wonder why it came.
Yes.
You suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. We're being observed, as we've seen from the coronation rock.
well,
Maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
okay then.
Anyway, we better get to finding an inn we can stay at.
Interesting. So the thing just follows the candidates everywhere they go?
Even now, His Majesty's face watches on. Once the exhibition of the brave is over with, it's on to Ontario next, I suppose. I thought I'd see the royal palace entire borne aloft, let alone on sky-bound pilgrimage to Urania's three great cities. Royal magic. What a tremendous magic it is indeed.
Ridiculous.
Here's the end. Is this the end? Greatest Catch Tavern.
The tavern looks lively, but let's wait until we decide on a place to stay before going in.
Oh, there's more. I need a couple of words with you, my man.
Where was I?
No more presents. Go to academia.
Would you look at this?
Powerful new archetype. Do come and speak to me should you want to study.
I've been waiting.
Study. Wear it.
I see. Fascinating. This right here.
It's broken embodiment to them, adept devotee, a holy one whose healing powers inspire strength in all life. It can even close death's door.
All right.
8,100 mag is required to channel the cleric for the first time. Do you want to awaken it?
Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I see.
Of course.
So be it. A shared resolved and honored creed. Take new form as an adept healer.
Hear the voices of past heroes' souls.
O worthy heart who tempers anxiety and the strength greater still. Prepare to reach out to him who in need, venomous the chaos of battle. Bestow upon me our soul, soul of the healer.
I see.
Power of the cleric soul. Power of healing and light will save my friends. I will save others. For anyone in need, I will do all in my power. Is awakened.
I found new power.
And then you finish off mage and get wizard. I'm on. Medica. At rank 3.
You don't say.
Study quite a number of I got the 15 archetypes? Nice.
Study quite a number of archetypes. Maybe the most adept research partner I've ever had.
Incredible.
Hell yeah. Heroes light a leaf and some imagination.
All right.
Did I?
Now. Awesome.
You alright?
What?
Not quite.
This art's memories are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories? Memory of long ago. Trusted comrade, his eventual betrayal. Cannot even recall his face.
It appears that
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. As I never had an eye for kill.
What you do?
It'll be fine.
What you do, don't you?
Indeed, should have denied my better judgment, would cast doubt on you as well. It's the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry. I find myself thinking in circles so often here. The kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition. Is that the truth? Lately, I've felt that my research may actually be by another's will. I only labored under their guidance. I'm so happy to imagine my memories restored. Now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten.
Don't give in.
No.
Let yourself give in to fear.
Fear, a fair point. Life is full of both good and bad. My apologies. I mean to let any business slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. Truly are you kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say.
It's more as gratitude, trust, and dependence on me. Rank 5 with more.
Often I find your words resounding.
Skill inheritance slots for the Seeker lineage to 3. Nice. More skills can now be inherited by the Seeker lineage in Academia due to the effects of Scion's merit.
Well then.
With the weirdness aside, we have further work to do. Next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. I'm sure this will prove to be a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. What's the trouble, I'd say?
This one's important.
Raise the general archetype to rank 15. Isn't general, right? Doesn't that require like a fuck ton of, what's his face's S rank 2?
I can depend only on you.
I'd be happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in.
Got it, man. Keep the power rolling in, and we'll be right. We'll be good buddies. Stroll. Want you to learn Pugilist. What does it get? Crushing Fist. Medium physical strike damage to one enemy. Power proportional to caster's remaining HP. High voltage. Increases crit rate, hit rate when knocking out an enemy in beginning squad battle. Deals medium physical pierce damage to one enemy and lowers the defense for 3 turns. Spirit of Adversity. Increases crit hit rate when wielder is mortally wounded. Increases strike attack strength by 20%. Enemies cannot critically hit the wielder. God damn.
I see.
Learn
Fascinating. This right here, alright?
8,280 is mag is required to channel the Pugilist for the first time. Like your allies who unlock it. Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to restore this power.
Of course.
You are so valiant heart. Shared resolve in order to take new form as an adept brawler.
Hear the voices of past heroes' souls.
Weary hearts, who tempers anxiety and the strength greater still. Prepare to expend thy own vitality and plunge into the fury of battle. I shall bestow upon your soul, full of the brawler.
Yeah.
Hugo's soul. Amazing. Steadily strength flowing throughout my body. I'm not feeling rather than reason. I'm trying to reach that level of mastery.
Ah, a new power to wield.
Yes. Much stronger. Nerd skills. Study archetypes. What am I on right now? One healer. I need to swap to mage. Then inherit skills. So I can take Medi.
I have a few skills.
You skills. Roll. I want you to inherit. Heat up, I guess. I do health font. Round slash. Weiser. Weiser.
Right. Let's do this.
She's weak to strikes, which kind of sucks. Does she have a dodge strike by any chance? Bard's lore. Calculator receiving items after battle by 20%. That's by 10%. She doesn't have a dodge strike. Okay. Highest me. Ismay's still doing pretty good working on Thief. Especially since he's about to get Assassin next time I get some free time.
Oh. You'll
That's
come
reality.
again.
Thanks for your help as always, More. It's been real. Let's go find this tavern after we save, since we just did a lot of stuff. Spent a lot of mag. Loveless?
Hey.
Look who's here. You got the other feeling for more gear, ain't you? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. Are you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you so, because I just got tossed out of my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full, and the one calling himself Come One, Come All in. Some joke, eh?
Anywhere else to say?
There's 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the thousand is the Golden Corral, the Golden Corral, the Golden Coral Pavilion. Nobody, we're naughty wankers like Fordin's Day. Carapace or an eldest staying there? Fat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Coral. That one's twice as pricey. I'm gonna say that that's where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess, but...
Think so? Guess we better avoid that one then.
We could afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider Den, the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Yuji standing out front, smiling like puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
Huh?
I doubt you get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Not that the Spider's Den sounds much better.
I'm going to the Spider's Den.
I saw you on Martira, didn't I? You know I participated in the tournament, right? Are you planning on staying at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. So the exhibition, everywhere's full up. After I told myself I was gonna make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too.
I see.
That's so. This place is no good, and we'll have to look for somewhere else.
Wait, the golf runner of yours. The one you had parked in the middle of Martira.
Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it too. Secret.
What?
Wow, stingy. Here I was gonna tell Dad all about it. Just so you know, I'm participating too. Got a real gun right over my own and everything. It means that if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. You're welcome to try. Top bounty hunter in the land has tried and got put on her ass. I don't know what you think you're gonna accomplish. Milo.
What is it you require?
Oh, you there. You have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you? No. Don't need to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only natural, after all.
Yeah.
Beauty is all, is my creed. More than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? Whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this Golden Corral Pavilion. Coral. Not the Golden Corral, goddammit. Alas, I doubt you have have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room in such a lavish place as this.
This guy is a jerk. I don't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway. Fortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, so we've only got one choice left. I really don't want to. Should we head to the Spider's Den where we heard about from Loveless earlier?
Fine. Go to the hole in the wall.
What do I do?
This is it.
Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? Have a spare room available. Won't use service to anyone. My rooms were affordable for all. Criminals? Persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of freaky.
This place seems really shady, but we might as well look at the room.
This seems like a bad idea.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Sucks for you.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
On nose,
Well,
Bat
listen to
Boy,
you.
not like bugs.
You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
We have to trust her.
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
We get some dank info, huh?
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Lord Milo! I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear, for Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets
Damn,
open.
voting for the
Those
French
who
Revolution
want to
over
tilt
here.
The world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our help.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
No, he just
You've got
doesn't
it
see any
backwards,
reason to
geezer.
play in this game.
He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Like we should have said something to increase our cost, but you know.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
How do you plan to do that?
Next round's on Loveless.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Here's me. Pro at fishing minigames. Yeah, is that the highly unlock? Some weird creepy creature.
Is that really edible. It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Oh, it's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Freak of nature.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
How did you hear about it?
How did you hear about all this?
It's a crier's business to hear things. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
That crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Good question. He does seem to know
Rumor has
more
it
than he
that
knows.
young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Johanna and Barton should reach the city by morning. I imagine they laying to greet us on a gauntlet runner. Nearest ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the gauntlet runner.
Alright.
Yeesh.
The other candidates' speeches seem practically identical. I not trust those types of country myself. And no one who truly rival Luis or Gordon.
Bridlehaven is positively rife with tourists. I myself a longer way to the delicacies here, and indeed, it's so delicious. I wanted to eat every fish in the restaurant's take. It's so fresh it still wriggles in the mouth. That's a Port City specialty. What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing?
My apologies.
Favorite Glasgow, would you mind lending me any unused blankets? Sure. In defense, you understand, just in case. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping, you'll be unprotected against... Apologies. It's bugs. There's no contact with them whatsoever, awake or to sleep, so I thought I might bundle myself some blankets anyway. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I'm prepared for the inevitable nights. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets. Yeah, I'm really freaking out over the bugs here.
Look at that.
Lovely. Should I retire for the night? Rest.
Good
Curious to
night.
see what happens tomorrow. Well,
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
oh god.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
I'll stay calm.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
So what's that gonna do?
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Intend to.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table. Starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario!
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church! Better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus!
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Get off the stage.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy!
Big fish.
Hey. I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people! Strength and compassion in one package! He's got the crowd on his side right from the start! Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger! Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Where's your proof? Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next!
Squid. And calamari.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Borden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Borden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
Fine. It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now. Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Whew. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's their head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. The you chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martyra. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, Captain of Martyra's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martyra.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
Well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A Sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Holden do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
Will.
I will. I promise.
Damn. Right here on the spot, huh?
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again. What a show!
Interesting. Oh. 49. In the events of the exhibition, the people seem to have taken notice of me. This eventually leads me to say my credits.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
Right. It worked for us. Well said. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Red. New wife.
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Jealousy's ugly, my man.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
Might be a trap.
It might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Would he keep it in his pocket?
I doubt it. I mean, what if it slipped out? Maybe somewhere less precarious. Like in his gauntlet runner?
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Joanna! A backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph! She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I'll try and pull strings to make this one go in their favor too.
Hello? A word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man. Night prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this night prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this night prowler.
Night prowler. Night prowler.
Let's hurry.
Place should be on the edge of town, I've heard. The ferrymen should know how to get there.
Boy there!
Alright.
well met.
We'll see a little bit more of the story and stuff, and then I'll probably call it. It's getting a little late. I'm gonna go get some food and some stuff.
Oi! Oi!
We're off to take you where you need to go. No need for pointing you work for the city.
Where is it? Blues Inn Square, the Night Prowler.
Alright, so you're the ones the brothers were talking about then. Heard all about it. So on, hop right in. Hop in right behind me.
This place doesn't look sketchy at all.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in and make some points for my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Your ancestral looks at the whole pub.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
Treat all tribes equally.
I'd treat all tribes equally.
Just like Lord Luis.
All right, a bit much. Ease off. You know there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I'm in love with you, huh? You don't like Forden?
I don't like Forden or his church.
Too right. They have no idea what justice is. Ah, but you had a sanctoress publicly executed so you could get ahead. Not in a position to moralize, are you?
We don't expect everyone to take our side. We're just here to right wrongs, that's all.
Huh. Whatever. You got some brass to you, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than Agdal ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments, and, well, you know how that ends.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Those
Once
are
we're in a
tiny.
Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Where?
Already sunset. How it flies by so fast.
So?
Luis's gauntlet runner, the Caradrius, is stationed in Warship Harbor. Take a ferry to get over there.
Interesting. Caradrius Fleet. Go to Warship Harbor. Just a place to visit after a piss up. But alright, mind yourself and climb aboard.
Incredible.
Wow, it didn't hit me until we got right up to it, close to it. This runner is really huge.
Hey!
Boy, over here. Your head's out of the clouds, will ya?
Sam!
You bumpkins get fun over the camaraderie I saw you on later. You won't be flying for a good while anyway. What like a soiree and all.
Huh.
Soiree? What's that? Hey boss, how about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? You aren't officially friends yet. Follow me, I'll give you the grand tour.
Got it.
Oh, and a friendly warning, be on your best behavior. Try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. We're commenting Lord Luis, dead on the spot. Got it. Not shy about making threats. Stay on his good side, okay?
Seriously.
Just his patience, eh? Then, eh? Lord Luis is waiting in the reception room. You don't want to keep him waiting.
We're off.
Alright, let's head off to the runner.
Check this out.
Entrance to the runner. Oh, everybody's all saddled up and more is here. What is this going to be, a fucking dungeon or something?
What now?
Alright, well, let's go.
Got it.
Here we are. Go on in.
I'm leaving.
What the fuck? Until you get used to it, this place can be a real maze.
Oh, yeah?
Wow, there's so many soldiers here. Wish we should have expected as much from Luis's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched.
Well,
Like it or not, it's always going to stand out. We're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall.
And yet...
Oi! You're not serious.
Look at that. Is it true that Glade released up to the exhibition with the head of a human in hand?
Yeah, but the head was so small that hardly anyone noticed. Makes you wonder what the hell the point was.
Hey!
You saw the exhibition. You put on quite a show.
You like you're the same as what for. You're one of us now, aren't you?
Well, cheers to new friends.
Got it.
Reception room is on the top floor. This lift will get you there.
What in the...
What was that? Happens to everyone. That's some sort of magic control blocking mechanism.
Yeah?
It keeps the suspicion settled out. You know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins.
I see.
Secure system. Assume you need a key to get around.
Yeah.
Yep, there's different keys for different areas. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. You want to walk friendly around the runner? Then you're going to have to move up our ranks a bit first.
Evidently.
These are only given to ranking soldiers, is it? Nope, this place may prove difficult without those in opposition.
We need to acquire them.
Oi, already trading treacherous whispers around here amongst yourselves, huh? Look at the gossip and get on already.
Oh, nice.
It's bigger than I thought. Just forgot what's inside a gauntlet runner.
Quit looking around so much.
No, whatever here. Yeah, we let schoolboys in the ranks now. These kids are our new recruits. So that's all it took, huh? A little show at the exhibition. You'd have to prove yourself before you can stand with the councilman.
No.
You got Lord Luis's approval, but that's not enough for you to keep it to yourself before someone knocks you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
What, these peasants against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We can settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls.
Don't even try it.
No, leave it out, Zant. Get your ass back to your post. That's an order.
Understood?
Get this through your tiny heads. Oh, there's everything right here. And 3 days at most to run home with tails between your legs.
seriously.
Just gonna stay there, you're gonna make what?
Yeah. Have to stop the stream whenever I get to a decent stopping point.
Here?
And this would be Lord Luis's headquarters? Or Lord Luis's quarters?
It's the reception room, lass. Be down to show a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he?
All right.
Lord Luis is waiting inside. Enter.
Hey.
Yes, that's my cue. I'll try looking around for this formula.
Careful. Be careful. Lots of sharp eyes.
I'll try. You all stay safe too. See you soon, I hope.
A beautiful city, Brialhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War. If your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come.
Here we go.
Testicles. Shall I ask? What's your plan?
How do you plan on winning against Forden?
I will kill him. Not that my victory rests on doing so. That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country's flesh and must be excised to save it.
Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic?
The king is not a god. There is always a way. It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
What's that?
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. It might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate. Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
Because we have no choice.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
New dungeon. Wonder how Gallica's search is going.
Only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide!
You should just fly up high.
Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone
Who's
coming?
this?
Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters. We thought in case you needed.
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean... Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Saying they got thought.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again? A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big, and now I know where it is.
You want to bet it's not the
Jolly
fucking formula?
good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Apparently, soiree we have in the luxury and the caters exclusively to the class. Soldiers manning his runner about to have duties that day, in town that day.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it would be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance.
Oh,
on the
we're
night
gonna
of,
Persona
Gallica
5
and one
it,
of them will
huh?
slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a mere solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
You'll be in more danger than I
You'll be
will.
the ones in the most danger, won't you?
I can hardly deny it. You're right. And I'm well aware of the fact.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
Literally Persona 5 mission,
That reminds
huh?
me.
By the way, do you remember the man we met, Luis's Golden Runner? He seemed very proud of his strength.
Yes.
Well, he was rather full of himself, yes. Sergeant Sant, was it? I told him to go back to his post, which makes me wonder. He might be in charge of one of the runner sectors.
I see.
That would be unfortunate. You can tell his strength was formidable even to be near him. How he would simply let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk in more detail in the morning.
Got it?
As for our infiltration depends entirely on our preparations after tomorrow. Well,
As long as we work together, we'll find a solution. The songstress has been in Louise's private chambers? Not that I would judge her, I suppose. At any rate, the operation begins tomorrow. Just well tonight.
May I speak?
The day of the prince's awakening may be nearer than we realize. We've got to make our preparations before that's alright. Alright, that is going to do it for me for the night, though. That is a decent stopping point. We got a lot of cool stuff taken care of today, and we saw a lot of cool stuff. Not a whole lot of combat, but I think that's about to change tomorrow. We should see some more combat content, me killing stuff and fighting stuff and doing things again. So, sorry, stretching. So yeah, if you want to hang out with me tomorrow whenever I play some more of this game, then by all means feel free to follow and that kind of stuff. But if you don't want to and just want to lurk, that's cool too. So yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow if I see you. If not, then I'll see you when I see you. Have a good rest of your night. Peace out. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.